Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here with my co-host Lige over there. Alright, cool. And we are here. We're here playing some God of War, the very first one in the series, because hey, the brand new one comes out in November, I believe it is. And there's a whole shitload of these games that I have not played on this channel yet, so our job between now and then is to play through all of them. So we're going to start with the way it all began, right here. Let's go. So the way we're going to try to do this is we're not playing it on God mode because we're not fucking psychos, all the time at least. We're going to play it on normal, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get as many trophies as humanly possible in one run. Realistically, out of the ones that are available, we can get like all of them but like 2 in one run of the game itself. Provided that we don't fuck it up on some things, but we'll see what happens. So, with that said, my friends, let's get down with our bad selves and whatnot, and we'll do it. I apologize. I forgot about this. It's been a really long time since I played this game. I apologize if the audio is a little bit wonky in this first episode. I'm kind of tinkering with it on the fly to see what happens. So if it's a bit low, I apologize. If it's a bit crazy,
now there is no hope.
I also apologize.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness.
Little does he know, that's not how that works. You can't, I don't think he got a very good score on that entry.
Kratos
Got a 4 from the Russian judge.
Champion of the gods.
I can tell you one thing, this area is about to be pretty cracking. What? What, you thought you were gonna get through this without some total bullshit? Okay, so I don't know if it's just me, but does it seem like the game audio is like really like peaking hardcore? Are you hearing that? Maybe it's just me. Go into the menu real quick. Is there like a adjust the sound thing? Because it seems yeah, turn both those down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. Thing was freaking killing me for a minute. You can keep it off. I'll adjust it. Okay, we're good. I was like, there's something seems a little crazy about that. There we go. That's much better. So, if you've been under a rock for the last, like, 15 years or so, I don't think it's been that long since this came out. Maybe it has, who knows? Huh? 05? Okay, so it's been 12. If you don't know these games, then your life has pretty much sucked ass for a while. But they're fantastic. It's one of the most awesome, just fucking total insane carnage-laden messes that I've ever played in my life. And Elijah's gonna be on the sticks for this. This is definitely his forte if there ever was one to be had. So I'm just I'm here for the ride. I'm living vicariously through him for this journey. And so he will definitely do this game a lot more justice than I would have, especially because it's been seriously probably close to 10 years since I played this one in the series. My favorite ones out of the bunch are God of War 2 and 3, and Chains of Olympus. So those are ones that I've definitely played a lot more than this. So we'll see what happens. So, okay, so one trophy that we're going to do right now, and you're probably looking at this like, why are you dying right now? And why is it taking them so long to swing at you? We're going to go for one trophy right now, and it's the easiest one in the game to get, pretty much. And... Alright, let's get out of this area. Yeah, this is... I mean, you can literally do this in any area of the game if you want. But what we're gonna, like, what the trophy is if you die enough times in a row in one area, the game will offer changing the difficulty to easy for you, so that you can get through it, which is kind of a cool component to have. I never use it, but it is kind of nifty that, you know, if the game's got you stuck in one spot for, you know, just over and over and over again, to prevent you from getting discouraged enough that you just want to say, fuck it, I'm going to quit the game altogether. They're like, hey, look, for this area, you know, we'll convert the game's difficulty to easy for you. Oh yeah, there's also a trophy that you can get in this game if you open up a health chest when your health is already full. So, undoubtedly that'll happen at least once, I'm sure. It's amazing to me, by the way, that I guess he's not technically the God of War yet, but he's the God of War and he has no armor on. There's nothing. You would think that a guy that, you know, I mean, one of the... Oh, yeah, alright, I forgot about that guy. You would think in a component of war, you know, a guy that's supposed to be the god of it would... I mean, he was like a general in the Spartan army, too, so you would think that he'd be, like, totally decked out to the gills, no pun intended, with, you know, with, like, battle armor and stuff, but meanwhile, here he is, just running around in a pair of sandals with a couple of swords attached surgically to his arms. By the way, if I ever see a Kraken, I'm gonna punch him in the face, because, you know, I totally have that ability to have that happen in my life somewhere. I'm just gonna go down to Fred Meyer, and there's gonna be a Kraken in the parking lot. I wanted to have this parking spot first. Oh, I was just gonna be like, hey, you should just use some magic. And we don't have any of that. This game, I forgot, with yeah, God of War 1, you don't have any magic at all. All the rest of the God of War games, when you start with the powers that you had at the end of the previous game. And so, it's weird, like, seeing this game, you know, for the first time in a while, and you literally don't have that ability. You're just going, you're basically going in raw. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, realistically, I think I could probably do a lot of damage if I had a couple of swords like that you can literally throw at people. Can you imagine that? You got a guy that's being an asshole at the bar, like, so he jacks your spot in line, be like, get the fuck out of here, and you just totally cut his head off, and then wear it like a mask, and then have all of your beers go on his tab. Why not? I'd totally do it. You're like, hey, your skin got a little darker and your face looks like it doesn't belong to you. Like, no, it's totally me. Your voice sounds different too, by the way. Oh, I've got laryngitis. Is there anything down there? No hidden chest? No, no community chest for Monopoly? That it just sends you to jail? Yeah, dude, these parts are terrible. Super cool, though. I think one thing I really loved about this game when it first came out is, for the most part, a lot of this game is kind of just like one long take. Like, there's not, I don't even know if there even are any. There's not like any. Stay away from me. There's not like any weird cutscenes in here, are there? Like FMV stuff.
There's some stuff.
Is there?
I know who you are, Spartan. I know what you.
Because like God of War 2, it's like literally just about all one take. That's pretty crazy. I know who you are, Spartan. We went to high school together. You let me borrow your shorts in gym class. They were way too big, and they fell off when I got in the pool, and people made fun of my tiny micro penis. Or as a character in Game of Thrones is aptly nicknamed Littlefinger. The guy's funny though. He's like one of those polarizing characters that most people don't like him, but some people do. It's definitely me. I kind of like him. I think I'll probably end up hating him later, but I think he's tight. These fucking guys. There's not a trophy in this area, is there? But yeah, one thing I really loved about this game is just like the graphics for this game. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, you know, I mean, it being 2005 and this was the cream of the crop at that point. I saw this and I was just like, holy shit, dude, these graphics are insane. It looks so real. And realistically, I mean, it's, you know, it's 12 years later now, but it's actually held up really well. Imagine that. Imagine like a bird's chasing after you, and you just jump up in the air and grab it by the chest and plunge it into the ground and break its face. And then step on its head and rip its wings off. I think PETA would have at least one thing to say about that. But hey, they're being douchebags, man. They had it coming. God. What did that guy do? That guy didn't hurt anybody. The guy was just trying to, you know, take out the trash. He was running inside to stir the galley stew. And now nobody's going to do that. That stew's going to get cold. Ah, here we go. Now it's cracking. Pretty sure by the end of this fight, he's going to need to go through concussion protocol. He's got a pretty nasty habit for wanting to slam his face into everything. He's a big idiot. He's slow, but he's got lots of power. He's a kid. Kids are stupid. Dude, this Hydra looks hard as fuck, though. I will say that. He's super cool looking. He can be as cool as he wants to be. He listens to Smash Mouth every day. He is. And now he's going out to play. Oh, well. Nice. He just had a Kratos burger. Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe not. Well, hey, I'll definitely rather have not played this for a minute than have played Ascension like 2 days ago and then jump into that. Yeah, we're definitely not doing this necessarily in any particular chronological order. I mean, we are playing God of War 1 right now, but if we were playing this in like chronological order as far as like the timeline is concerned, we'd be playing God of War Ascension, which definitely not trying to get down on that right now. That game is an unmitigated nightmare to play. Definitely kind of the black sheep of the franchise. This fucking guy. Dude's being a little buster. There we go. That's incredible, by the way, that he can do like this crazy little twerking thing with his neck, and he just goes right through you. There we go. Crap. You got it. Man, how badass would that be? You got a giant sea dragon that's trying to eat you whole, and he's got you in his mouth, and you literally just pry his mouth all the way back open to get out and then chop him in his jaw. Oh, he totally deserves it. He's definitely not getting an invite to my Christmas party. He wouldn't even bring anything either. He'd be the one guy that would come there and be like, oh, whoa, what's all this stuff? Just going to the YMCA. Going into their really weird, extra cold pool that tastes like pee. Because it pretty much is. Yeah, let the skinny ass dudes with the spears take care of it. Even though we all know it's not going to work at all, but they don't know that. Nice. Well, there it is. There goes the entire thing. It's nice talking to you guys. We'll see you next time. Oh boy. Man, that camera angle is nuts. There we go. I also wish that I possessed the human ability to double jump. There's a lot of things that I could get from Best Buy if I could do that, or from Costco, and get that entire, you know, like 300 pack case of mac and cheese from the top shelf. I'd totally take that. Crap! It's definitely really hard. I would definitely say this one's probably one of the harder ones in the entire franchise. Because God of War 2, I thought was a lot easier than this. Oh, no. Alright, that's fair. Well, hey, we might get that trophy yet. I mean, we definitely came up with this idea while we were both drunk at the shack. It has. It's been probably a couple of years in the making. Come on, Kratos. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Could you not, please? Could you not? Yeah, we don't need it. It's proving to be a little bit of a problem, so I say screw it. There we go. All right. Well, I guess we'll go to this save point right here and we'll call it good. Still one of the cooler save point things in the whole. Well, crap. This guy.
It's you! The visions, they were real! The gods came to me, told me their champion would come and rescue us from the Hydra. But you're too late! We're pinned down!
Definitely just occurred to me that I've been calling it the Kraken this whole time.
The ships are all destroyed, all hope is lost.
Well, hey, you know, learn the arrow. Oh, I was gonna say, learn the arrow of your ways. All right, so, and we're gonna get a trophy real quick, because I think we should get it right there for that, or maybe not. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, we got one. So, my friends, we're gonna call it good right here. When we come back on the next episode of Let's Play God of War, we're gonna do what that guy was asking before he got an arrow in the back of his head. So, you guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.